Tokyo Mirage Sessions FE combines Atlus's SMT series with Intelligent Systems' Fire Emblem series to create something that shouldn't work yet completely feels amazing. As the name suggests, Tokyo Mirage takes place in Tokyo, surrounding a group of high schoolers trying to solve a mystery. Long ago, during an idol concert, the performers and audience members went missing, with no evidence as to what happened to them. Years later, we find out that the idol that went missing was the sister of one of our main characters named Tsubasa. As an older teenager, Tsubasa is trying to find out what happened to her sister on that day, and so she tries to become an idol to start investigating the industry. One day during her audition, Tsubasa is kidnapped by these evil creatures that take her to another world. You play as the main character named Itsuki, who follows her to save her, but also discover your hidden power as a Mirage Master. Mirage Masters are able to connect with Mirages to battle other evil Mirages in this world. In this game, Mirages turn out to be Fire Emblem characters, and throughout the game you'll connect and fight alongside them. Some of the familiar Mirages that you'll find from the Fire Emblem series include Chrom and Sheeta. Now throughout the game you'll get to travel between the Mirage world and the human world. In the human world you'll travel throughout the busy streets of Tokyo, buy equipment and items for your characters to use in the Mirage world. Once you're in the Mirage world, things start to act out more like a Persona game. Every section of the Mirage world is broken down into dungeons, where you'll be tasked with solving puzzles to progress through the mazes. Scattered through every dungeon are evil Mirages trying to feed off the performas of humans. Performa is the creative energy that idols and entertainers give off in the human world, and this is what the evil Mirages are after. When you enter a battle with these Mirages, you'll be greeted with a turn-based battle system that should be recognizable by any Persona or SMT fan. You'll have access to your attacks, skills, and items to use just like any other Atlus RPG. Some enemies are weak to a certain element, and hitting them with a specific element will do more damage. For example, I have a session skill for Tsubasa that activates every time Itsuki lands an effective Zio attack. In a way, session attacks sort of act like the one more feature in the Persona battle system. Learning how to chain these session attacks to your advantage will help you take out enemies much faster in a more effective manner. You can also perform special attacks that summon your Mirage to perform a stronger than average attack with a little animation. These are more rare though, and are activated once the special gauge is filled up. Now in terms of how the gamepad is used in this game, it'll act mostly like a cell phone. You can text and interact with characters through the messaging app on your gamepad. There's also quick access to a map to see where you're going, whether you're in the human world or the Mirage world. Now because of how the gamepad is used in this game, you can't use mirror play on the gamepad, so you're stuck playing on the TV. You can't play this solely on the gamepad. Now my only real gripe with this game is just how challenging and to some extent frustrating the dungeons can be. Even on my second or third revisit to a dungeon, it was just as challenging as the first time I went there. You really have to pay attention to your surroundings, or you can easily miss a clue that'll help you solve a dungeon. However, most of the time you revisit a dungeon, it'll probably be for the sake of completing a side mission to learn more about a certain character. And even though these dungeons can be challenging at times, I think the payoffs were worth it. Now just to mention the visuals and music for a bit, this game is impressive on both fronts. Gameplay wise, everything is 3D animated from the battle sequences to the casual conversations between friends. Occasionally you'll get an animated cutscene that looks like it's straight out of an anime, and they look absolutely gorgeous. Accompanied by the fantastic Japanese pop soundtrack, this game absolutely delivers on the presentation front. To this day, I'm really salty that I didn't buy the limited edition copy of this game just for the soundtrack. Tokyo Mirage Sessions FE is my new favorite RPG for the Wii U. Never did I feel like the dungeon crawling or the level grinding was a chore. I genuinely looked forward to playing Tokyo Mirage every time I picked up my gamepad. Some people may become frustrated with the dungeon puzzles, but in the end I felt that the outcomes were well worth the challenges. It may be late in the Wii U's life cycle, but if you own a Wii U, I highly recommend you pick up Tokyo Mirage Sessions FE, especially if you're an RPG fan, because I had a blast playing it. I just hope that this becomes a series and not just a one-off collaboration between Atlus and Nintendo. Thank you all very much for watching my review. If you enjoyed it, smack a like on it and share it with your friends on Facebook and Twitter. It really does help my channel grow and I really appreciate it. If you have any questions about the game, I'll be happy to answer what I can in the comment section below. Thank you all for being some awesome viewers, and I'll catch you all in the next one.